Hello everyone, it is I, Mike V. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. This is a follow-up video to my last one on Joker Poker in my Video Poker Showcase series. So we're going to go back to Joker Poker and I'm going to review a list of several hands here that I've written down on a sheet next to me. And we're going to go through those hands and we're going to present it like in a quiz format, like if you've watched my older series of videos, which is Video Poker Genius, you'll know what these are. So what I'm going to do is we're going to use the hand selection option here that I have on my training. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the cards, I'm going to present them to you. You can guess, pause the video, you know, all that stuff, and I'll tell you what the right hold is. So I have here a list of 13 different hands. I thought I'd make a follow-up video to Joker Poker because there might be some confusion as to what to do when you have a Joker as part of the deal, but nothing else in particular that you want to hold. Like there's no flush, there's no straight draw, there's no made hand like a pair of kings or better. So we're going to start off here. Let's select the cards. We've got the 3 of hearts, 9 of hearts, the Joker. Every single one of these hands is going to include the Joker. Hence why the title of the video is playing the lone Joker. Jack of diamonds and 10 of clubs. Alright, then I hit the deal button and that hand is what exactly appears. So try to guess in your head. You can pause the video if you need more time to see and try to figure out what the best cards are to hold. So the best choice to make is 9, 10, Jack, and the Joker. So in this case, you have 3 consecutive cards to a straight with the Joker. That is the instance where you go for a straight. If you don't have a consecutive sequence, for example, if this 9 was an 8 instead, then that's an instance where you don't go for that. So you'll see in a moment. We'll get to some more example hands here. But if you have 3 consecutive cards with the Joker, you go for the straight. And sometimes you might get 3 of a kind out of it too, and like in this example. All right, hand number 2. We've got the 4 of spades, the 3 of spades, the Joker, the Queen of diamonds, and the 10 of clubs. All right. So what do you think is the best way to play this hand? All right, so the best way is the straight flush draw. So 2 consecutive low cards of the same suit with the Joker. In this case, you go for that. Now we're going to build on from here. So we're going to what I'm going to do is I'm going to change one of the cards and see if that has any effect on the holding. If you should still play the same type of cards or not. So we're going to change that 4 of spades to a 5 of spades. So 5, 3, Joker, Queen of diamonds, 10 of clubs. So, does this change anything? What do you think is the best hold? With 1 gap, you still go for the straight flush. Let's continue. What if this is the 6 of spades? So we got the 6, the 3, and we use the same cards, the Joker, Queen of diamonds, 10 of clubs. Is there any change here? Nope, no change. With a 2-gapper, you still go for the straight flush. And as you can see, the traffic light here in the lower right corner will confirm that that is, in fact, the best move. I have checked these hands ahead of time on another hand analyzer, the one that's on wizardofodds.com. So yeah, it's always good to look at multiple sources. All right, so now we'll put it up once again. We got the 7 of spades, 3 of spades, the joker, queen of diamonds, 10 of clubs. All right, so now we've got 3 gaps between the 3 and the 7 of spades. Do we still go for the straight flush? We do not. So we definitely hold the joker, but there's another card we have to hold. In this case, the best way to play this is to hold the joker and the 10 of clubs. Now this seems not intuitive, doesn't it? And as you can see, the training mode says that is the best move. So what gives? Well, let's look at the next hand. What we're going to do now is we're going to change one of the discards. So we got the 7 of spades, the 3 of clubs, the joker, the queen of diamonds, and the 10 of clubs. So all we did here was change one of the discards, the 3 of spades, to a club. So what's the best hold here? Is it still the joker and the 10? Actually, it's the joker and the 7 of spades. Might be scratching your head here, so what's the deal here? Okay, so when you have a joker and you do not have any possible straight draw, so 3 consecutive cards like we showed in the first hand, or 3 of a similar suit for a flush draw, or 2 cards to a straight flush with no more than 2 gaps. So if you have nothing, none of the above, then you actually, the best hold is a joker plus a middle card. And a middle card is defined as a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10. So in the previous hand we held the 10 of clubs, and in this example we held the 7 of spades. But if both are there, which one do you hold really? Well, generally speaking, I looked this up on a strategy chart, one of those generic charts that lists the hands in order. Obviously there's some variation to it, but generally speaking, you want to choose the 7, then the 8, then the 6, then the 10, then the 9, and then the 5. So that is the joker with the 7, the 8, the 6, the 10, the 9, and the 5. Now there are some exceptions here. Like the first one we showed earlier, I held the 10 of clubs instead of the 7 of spades like I did this time, even though 7 is on the top of the list. So the reason for that is what are known as the flush penalty cards. We're going to look at another example because that's the best way to show it here. So let's go back to the card picker. I'm going to go down my list here. All right, so we're on the 7th hand now. So we're going to look at the 2 of hearts, the 5 of spades, the joker, the 8 of diamonds, and the queen of clubs. Alright, so based on the information I've given you at this point, what do you think is the best cards to hold in this spot? Okay, so the order, like I mentioned before, is the 7, the 8, the 6, the 10, the 9, and the 5. So in this case, we got 2 middle cards here, the 8 and the 5. 8 ranks higher than a 5 in this case, so we hold the joker and the 8. All right. Oh, and also you can write this down too. Write the list down in case you need it, in case it helps you. But now we're going to change it a bit here. We're going to change one of the suits here. So we're going to have the 2 of hearts, the 5 of spades, the joker, and the 8 of hearts and the queen of clubs. So last time we held the joker and an 8 of diamonds, but what if we changed the 8 to a heart? What do you think is the best hold here? It's the joker and the 5 of spades. So we switch over to the 5. Now why is that? Well, the 8 is a heart now, and it matches one of the discards, which is also a similar suit, in this case the deuce of hearts. So the general rule is that if one of the discards is the same suit than the middle card you wish to hold, then you don't hold it at all. You discard and you go for the other middle card. I hope this isn't too confusing. I hope you understand what I'm trying to get at here. That's why I'm visualizing here on the screen, so you can better understand it. So, because the 8 was a diamond in the previous hand, we've just followed the order of the list here, and we held the 8. But since it is the same suit as one of the discards, that is known by experts. They call it a flush penalty card. Then instead you go and hold the 5 of the joker instead. Let me hit the draw button there. So we're going to do another, got a few more hands here to show you. Alright, so we're at the 9th hand here. Yeah, we're going to do another example. So 4 of hearts, 6 of clubs, the joker, 10 of diamonds, jack of spades. Alright. So, what's the best decision here in this spot? Alright, so we got 2 middle cards here, the 6 and the 10. If you've written down the order that I said earlier, so we got 7, 8, 6, 10, 9, 5. The 6 is above the 10, so we hold the joker and the 6. Alright. Hopefully you guys get it. But now, what if the 6 was instead a spade instead of a club? So the 6 of spades, the 6 matches the jack. What do you think is the best cards to hold here? That is right. You go for the 10 now. Flush penalty card. You discard it. And you go for the 10. Alright. So I hope you guys get that part. So when you have a joker, there's no straight draw, there's no 3 consecutive cards, there's no flush draw, 4 to a flush, there's no straight flush draw, meaningful straight flush draw, then you have to go for the joker and a middle card using the rules that I set out there in those examples. We got a few more hands to go through. The next, oh, not more games, my bad. The next part is, we're going to look at when we get multiple, in this case 3 different middle cards here. We've got the 6 of hearts, 7 of clubs, the joker, 10 of diamonds, queen of spades. Alright, so in this example here we got 3 middle cards with the joker, all different suits. There's nothing really good out there. So what do you think is the best cards to hold in this spot? To be honest, this one is really tough. Even I don't get the intuition for this one. So it's the joker. So when I plug this into the hand analyzer, it's the joker and the 6. But why would that be? If we look through the order of the cards that I just showed to you last time, it's the 7, 8, 6, 10, 9, 5. So the 7 should be the one we hold. But we're holding the 6 instead. So when you have 3 or more middle cards, the strategy seems to fall apart. And let me hit the draw button to show you. So that strategy basically is thrown out the window once you get 3 middle cards with that joker. My educated guess on this would probably be because that there are straight penalty cards as well in this situation when you have a lot more middle cards. So the expected value for certain holdings then changes as a result. You would have to play around with this a lot more. But we're going to do another example here. We're going to change one of the suits, and that'll actually make things a little bit easy. So what if we change the 6 of hearts to a spade, matching the queen of spades? So last time we held the joker in the 6 of hearts. So now we got 6 of spades, and the other cards are the same. 7 of clubs, joker, 10 of diamonds, and queen of spades. So now that 6 is a spade, matching the queen. And is it still hold true that we discard it now, that given that it now matches a penalty card, it matches a suit of one of the discards, in this case the queen? And yes, it does. So, but which one is it, the 7 or the 10? Well, if we look at the chart, the 7's above the 10, and in this case the order does work in this spot. So if we hit draw, oh, and look at that, we got 4 7s out of it. All right. So in this case, yep, you follow the chart in this case. When there's 2 unsuited middle cards, you just follow the chart. So it works there in that case. And we got one more to go with. One more hand. We're going to do the deuce of spades, the 4 of clubs, the joker, jack of hearts, queen of diamonds. All right, this is the last hand of the video. See if you can guess. Pause the video if you need to. See if you can guess what the best cards are to hold. All right, if you had watched my last video, Video Poker Showcase Joker Poker, of which this is a follow-up to, this hand might look familiar to you. As you can see, there are no middle cards, 5 through 10. They're all different suits. No possible straight flush, no 4 to a straight or anything like that. This is one of the rare circumstances where you hold just the joker, since there's no other match that we've noticed in the previous hands. In this case, it's just the joker, one of the rare occurrences, and that actually happened in the session in the last video, and that's what threw me off. So there we go. I hope this helps with your Joker Poker playthrough, and when you guys go and actually play it in the real casino. There's a lot more that goes with it. Whenever I did my research on this, there are a lot of exceptions in other cases. Joker Poker is a hard game, so make sure if you're going to play it in a real casino, make sure you practice it, beforehand. If you have any further questions, obviously leave it in the comments section, and I'll do my best to answer them, or to refer you to something else in case. Refer you to a source in case it's not easily answerable. But I'll do my best. If you enjoyed this video, if you think you've learned something, or if you simply enjoyed the quiz that I gave you here, leave a like. If you're brand new to the channel, subscribe. And I'll see you in the next tutorial video, or in the next episode of Video Poker Showcase. Take care, and go make it happen.